In my DGN file here, I've already imported my boreholes from OpenGround, and when I do that, I can look at the information on the borehole. If I look at the item types that are brought in with the borehole, I can see that there's information I want to annotate, like the location ID or the depth or the elevation of it. So I can do that now with text favorites and annotation groups like I've done with other items there, and I'm just going to go to the element annotations command. I'm going to say all elements in my model, and it's going to label all the boreholes very quickly for me. In profile view, I've already used the project borehole location tool, which is this one here. I've already done that and projected the boreholes into my profile view. So if I want to do an annotation on that, I can come to my profile view and do the same thing. Go to draw in production and do element annotations, and I can annotate all elements in the model as well. Data point to accept, and here I can see that I got the borehole ID, I got the in values down there, I'm annotating the water depth, all that is there. So to see how that's set up in OpenRoads, we are using basically 3 different types of feature definitions and annotation groups. The first one is the location. That's the whole borehole. When I click that on the top and show the information, that's it. It's using a location feature definition, and it's using the location symbology settings. The depth interval was the depths along the side there, those in values. Those are using this this feature definition and using depth interval symbology. And there is depth items, which is like a water level depth. It's using a depth feature definition and also the depth symbology settings. In each of those feature definitions, we have the symbology settings, and then each of those is going to have annotation groups. So the location is going to have a plan and a profile annotation group. Depth has a profile, and the depth interval is also going to have a profile annotation group. So that's what it's using, that's what's set up. If we look, there's one more new item there, and that is the annotation group for depth interval. And what that sets up is the text that's going to be used along the edge of the borehole there. And it's going to be, for every interval that it's showing a depth there, you get to define the top, middle, or bottom of that. So that's in the placement section of the annotation group. So if we go back to the DGN file now and look at how that is set up, first thing I'm going to do is just go to the text favorite manager, and I can see that I have like the borehole location ID that's giving me that borehole name here in plan. In profile, the in values are those in values that are running along the right side of the stick there. And then water level here, I have some text, you know, the depth colon, and then I'm pulling that from the item type data. So there, that's in the text favorite manager. If we go to the actual annotation group that is using that in profile, here's my depth interval profile group. If I look at that SPT there and look at the annotation list, it is just doing one annotation list, but it's using that text favorite that we just looked at, that in value text favorite there. If we go to like our plan annotation groups and go to my point, here's my location of my point in plan. If I go and look at that, that is going to annotate the point with text, and then what text is it going to be? It's going to be that location item that I did. So that those feature definitions, calling those annotation groups, calling those text favorites, just like in the normal annotation there. And you know, if I want to do a change or something there, I can remove it and do everything in bulk.